with Allie J Live. I'm Allie J, and it is great to be back with you. Yeah, back from actually, it's been less than a week since the last podcast because we did a podcast on Monday for Election Day, and that was interesting. For those of you who followed the election results, things didn't quite go the way we had hoped in Pennsylvania. I think a lot of it had to do with just the fact that, especially with judge retention, that's always a hard thing to try and get reversed. Judge retention is always a hard thing to try and get people to, realize like, hey, you can vote these judges out of office because not all of them are doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're not following the Constitution of Pennsylvania. They're not following the Constitution of the United States. They're not following the will of the people. They're just doing, they're maintaining party lines and things like that. So that's kind of been an issue with some of these judges. But I did find out, I didn't realize this when I did my podcast, but the lady judge who was retained, she only has until she turns 75, and then she has to vacate the bench. So that is a positive, I guess you could say, because then that will allow us to at least vote one more judge in the next election in 2026, I believe it is. So that can be looked at as a positive thing. I'm excited to have Pastor Michael Stein here with us again tonight, and he is he's been a guest on here multiple times now, and it's always a privilege and great to have him here on this podcast. And I just I bring him on here because I like to get some not only just some spiritual insight on certain topics and just different, just some other insight of things that are going on in the world and things that are happening here in America. And tonight, one of the hot topics we're going to discuss, I did finally get the videos working, and I'm going to play that video for you on the one of Stephanie Borowitz, where she is talking in the House of Representatives, the State House of Representatives, talking about these abortion bills. Now I know they've gotten tabled for the time being. I'm not sure. I haven't heard much else on them, but she has brought up some new bills that are being brought before the House, before the legislature, and the newest one has to do with an electronic gun registry, I believe is what she said. So maybe we'll talk about that a little bit as well. But first, I want to play this video for you. I hope that it helps bring some insight if you are from the state of Pennsylvania. And maybe if you're not even from the state of Pennsylvania, it will bring some insight into the extremism, I guess you could say, of how far people are willing to go with abortion, the topic of abortion, the idea of abortion. I thought this brought some great insight into that, and really, if you want to say, brings out how liberal people are with the idea of abortion, and how there's no sanctity of life. There's no sanctity to life with this. So here is the video clip. I'm going to play it for you.
This allows the termination of a pregnancy. Representative, what is being terminated? Okay, this constitutional amendment allows the termination of a pregnancy. What is being terminated?
I guess I'm not understanding your question.
This
is not a decision on behalf of the government to terminate anything. This is a decision on behalf of the people of Pennsylvania to uphold a woman's right to her own decisions about her own body and how her body will be used.
The baby's body is not the mother's body. Okay, so you can't tell me what you're terminating allowing in your legislation all the way till birth. What are you terminating?
I think that you're
A termination of what? What is being terminated? What is being terminated in that pregnancy?
I think you're making my point for
So
me.
you're going to pass
This
a
is not a discussion
constitutional
that belongs in
amendment.
government,
You're going to pass a
Representative.
constitutional amendment. You don't even know what you're terminating.
Representative, can
in
we
the
go to a-
pregnancy? I
can we
mean,
go
this
to
is
a-
a common sense chairman question. I'm asking what they're terminating.
Please,
What is
please
being
be-
terminated?
Please begin your comment, and we have a list of speakers.
Okay, I just want it noted for the record that the Democrat Party doesn't know what they're terminating. Okay, I'll let them know. It's a baby. It's a human being. It's a life made in the image of God. And the Bible actually says he knows us before we were in our mother's womb.
Representative Pielli.
I have comments. I'm sorry. I was just kind of a little upset because of the atrocity that this is. Okay, so determination of a human life. So this is a constitutional amendment to allow abortion on demand until birth, able to terminate a pregnancy, meaning the killing of a human life all the way up into 40 weeks of pregnancy, possibly beyond that with the born alive. I don't even think there's protections for that. I have a model 12-week baby here, which I'm not going to go against the chairman's wishes, because God forbid I actually show us what a baby looks like at 12 weeks in the womb, or have a quote prop, right? I also have a 16 to 18-week baby, if anybody would like to see that at the end, of a model in the womb, and a 26-week baby, which we allow abortion here in this state up into 24 weeks. I wish I could pass them around again, but I know Chairman Briggs, wouldn't allow that. Now, which
You're
ones
such
are,
a rule follower. That's very
ones-
impressive. Thank you.
which ones are we willing to protect today? An eagle egg, which we all want protected, right? We all want our eagles protected. Do we want to protect an eagle egg or a human unborn baby? Sadly, eagle eggs have more protection than an unborn child created in the image of God. Look at their hands, look at their feet. Again, come look at my model babies. Perfectly formed in the womb by our Creator. 56 men signed the Declaration almost 250 years ago that we were endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights. And among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. How are we here that the party of JFK now wants to enshrine the killing of a baby all the way until birth and celebrate it? There's a complete disregard for human life and the understanding that all human life has value. That baby has unique DNA from its mother and a unique fingerprint. It is not our DNA. There's two bodies, two heartbeats, and two lives. This is so simple. It's so simple. I'm going to, again, give you the biggest baby model, which I can't pull it out right now, but if you'd like to see it, 28 weeks in the wombs. Who's going to be a voice for them? Who's going to stand and speak for them who have no voice? More than 30,000 abortions in Pennsylvania happen every year. Stand for them. Stand for the unborn lives and the human beings that they are and speak for them. Thank you.
Wow. Yeah, that was quite quite the that was quite the, I don't know what you want to call it, but Pastor Stein, thank you so much for joining us again today. What did you think of what she said?
I didn't hear it or see it, so
Oh, man.
no, I couldn't. I
Sorry.
can't comment on it.
Okay.
It's not your fault.
Oh, I thought you were watching it. That's why I was
No, I was looking up Revelation 12. Go
Okay.
ahead. I don't know what you said.
um
I can assume what's going on. My assumption is that folks want to incorporate a right to abortion in the state constitution. Is that correct?
yes, that is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm noticing my mic levels are really low right now, and I'm not sure why. Let's see here. Check.
You sound fine to me.
Oh, is it loud enough? No,
For me, yes.
not on the website browser thing that we're going through, but I mean on the live stream, it seems like it's
Oh,
really
okay.
slow. So I want to make sure. I want to make sure that it's not having issues. Let me see here. Let me check the audio. Not sure why. Properties, audio output. I don't know why it's so low. That's kind of weird because it's been fine before, I guess. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. I don't understand what's going on because I have it up really, really loud. Anywho, well, enable.
Mm. Mm. I'm just what no, I'm not me. I'm just watching from the link that you sent me. So I don't know how the live stream looks. I can look it up if you want me to. Yeah, you're kind of glitching a little bit. Yeah, you're kind of glitching a little. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes. And your hand just went up to your head and it back. It looks. It's like a like an old movie that's missing several frames. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, such as it is. How much would it be? Okay. Well, we look into it and see what we can do. Bye-bye, all.